What is your favorite hobby?
I'm on the computer a lot. I do, anything I can do on the computer. You know, I spend, as some of you, if you've seen me out, out downtown, I go downtown quite a little bit, trying to get out of the house as much as I can, but I'm on the computer quite a little bit.
How do you feel when people are doing too much for you?
I'm glad that they want to help me do things, but there are times when it's kind of like when it's a little too much. I just have to tell them, I'm able to do for myself as much as I can. But I always appreciate the offer to help. It's always nice when somebody offers to assist, but
What's the worst place to go to?
Probably shopping, and because so many places, like here in town, it's really difficult to get a lot of places because of no ramp, or there's steps that go up into the places that I want to go a lot of times, or the ramps that they've got going into the places are so steep that it's hard to get into. So probably shopping, and in some cases even going to a restaurant. There's only 2 restaurants in Kingman that I can actually get to by myself. I have to have somebody with me to help me get in.
Do you have a hard time getting into stores?
It depends on the store. Like here in town, yeah, I do. Either the doors are too heavy, or in some cases what ramps they've got are very steep. So it can be a challenge. Yeah.
When you went to school, were there a ramp or elevator for you to use?
Not until they built the new grade school. When I was you guys' age, I had to climb out of my chair and physically lift myself up like 2 or 3 flights of stairs a day. I had to physically do that, which explains how I've been able to build my arm muscles and stuff. It wasn't just from pushing my chair; it was from having to lift myself up, so yeah.
When did they build that ramp?
Oh, gracious.
Was that after you were already in high school, or?
No, they did that when I had left here for 2 years in 3rd grade because of the inaccessibility. And when I came back, they had were in the process of building the new school, and they put a ramp that is unfortunately not the most feasible ramp that you could ever think of, but at least it's there.
Can you tell them, I remember you told last year's class, what's it like going up and down that ramp for you?
in the grade school, when I was, you know, when I was in like junior high, going down the ramp was fun, actually. Except if you get to going too fast, which I've done numerous times. Or going back up was, you know, pretty tricky. But you know, like I said, it works your muscles if if you're not trying to, if you're trying to get up, like, in this new part of the grade school. It was just like climbing 3 flights of stairs, going up the ramp.
How do you get into bed in a wheelchair?
Okay. Can I? Yeah. Okay. And can I do an experiment with these?
Yeah, definitely.
With one.
Mhm.
Okay. Which one of you would like to help me with something? Oh, okay. I got all kinds of things. Towel. Okay. I want you to pretend for a minute that you can't use your legs at all. Okay? Don't use them to step up. But I want you to sit down on the floor. Okay? I want you to try and lift yourself up onto this chair without using your legs. It's funny to watch somebody do this, but it's really not funny when you're trying to do it yourself. So I mean, I understand the humor in this, but it's really not as funny as it might seem. It's a lot. It's kind of hard work, isn't it? But yeah. It's a lot harder than you thought. Huh?
I don't know why.
You have to use your legs. You can do it.
110.
Yeah.
110.
Oh, no.
110.
Anybody else want to try it? I don't care. You. Yeah. What's your name?
Justin Herbert.
Okay. Now. Pretty tricky, huh?
Yeah. But after seeing it done once, it's easier because you kind of know what you have to do.
Yeah, but you can't use you can't use your legs though.
Yeah, they're kind of using their heels to kind of brace with. Can you use your heels to
No.
brace?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm not able to use my feet at all. So. Try one more.
This is going to be hard. I have to say.
Yeah.
I'll just give it a real hard.
Yeah. That's probably not very fair,
And then maybe you should kind of lift your feet up.
but you can't. I don't use my feet at all, so. Yeah, it makes it extra challenging when you can't even use when you can't even use your hands. So. But that's kind of how I do it. I mean I have to physically move myself over. But can I get somebody to hold the chair for me? One of the problems that Tal was having was the chair tends to slide. If you don't have somebody behind you, the chair tends to slide out from underneath you. And I've ended up on the floor. End up having to stay on the floor because the chair would slide out from underneath me. So I almost need to have somebody. thank goodness I've got a lot of upper body strength, because otherwise I couldn't, I couldn't do it.